Welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Minnesota Twins going up against the Atlanta Braves. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go now. And on the hill today, Spencer Strider.
Yeah, and when he's on, he's a real treat to watch. I become a fan myself. You know, he often takes the pressure off of his hitters to score a lot of runs, but they have to be careful to not just go into a slumber. They've got to put up some runs, make it a little bit easier for this guy so he doesn't have to battle every time that he's out there. No one should be surprised, though, if he settles in and takes control of the game and throws a shutout.
And now for the Twins, Max Kepler. And the pitch. That one's in there. And this one is off and running. Righty to the plate. That one fouled off. Next offering upstairs. That misses off the outside edge.
It's a good take.
The wind of the pitch. And now the count filled up 3-2. The wind to kick the pitch. The other way, and he beats the shift. Around first, heading for two. And it's a double to start the game.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And here comes Carlos Correa. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Runner leads away at second.
2-0.
Kepler leads off second with nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike. Not the best swing that time from the first round pick. Next offering is down low.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Three-two. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Here's Byron Buxton. First offering misses the mark.
1 ball, no strike.
Now 1-1. Righty delivers. making the count 1-2.
1-2.
First and second here, no outs. Next offering misses, and the count is even 2-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
That one not close. 3-2 now. Trevor Larnach waits on deck. So now 3-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Trevor Larnach in the box now. Takes strike one.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
And a foul ball. Two on, one out. Swings and misses. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
Both runners move up as they get him at first on the throw from shallow right. And that is that. Twins strand a pair. And now the Braves, with their first chance to hit, were scoreless. Back after this on the show. Welcome back. And towing the slab, Pablo Lopez. What do you have on him?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
We go to the bottom of the first, and here is Ronald Acuna Jr.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
The pitch. There's a strike. Singing, Acuna is one of the most talented players in the game. Rewind, he debuted in 2018. He was only 20 years old. And he deals.
Yeah, I can't imagine, Boog. I mean, when I was 20 years old, I was still trying to figure things out in college. And now you're a kid with all the cameras on you playing in front of thousands of people.
Hit weakly on the ground. Correa fires to first on the run. They get the out on Acuna. Here's Brian Snitker's lineup for the Braves. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
Boog, if they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away. Jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
Matt Olson stands in now and watches strike one. Next pitch misses way outside. Next pitch is outside. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
And the 1-0. On the ground to third, Miranda. Sends it across to first. Inning over. End of 1. And we're still scoreless. Back here in Atlanta. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Nick Gordon. The right-hander back to work. That's a strike.
0-1.
Strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
And a swing and a miss. 1 up, 1 down.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
And now it's Joey Gallo. Good eye right there. No score here in the second. The next offering misses, and the count is 2-0. Time to look at our umpiring crew in this one. Kenny Jansen behind the plate.
Yeah, and expect a little inconsistency on the corners. He doesn't make any wild calls, but he does give and take there a little bit, so he doesn't have the easiest strike zone to figure out, especially as the game goes on when you're expecting.
This looks like extra bases. Around first and hustling for second, and he's in with a stand-up double.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like you did right there.
One out, runner at second. Christian Vasquez, the hitter. In there, and it's 0-1. Man at second. Right through there for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like to pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
And the righty deals. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
The 0-2. Got it! Now 2 away.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
And now the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Gallo at second with 2 down. Pitch misses, And that's ball 2.
Love how this guy grinds out at bats. I mean, he's down there at the bottom of the lineup in the 9-hole, but he's worked himself into a really good hitter's count, trying to pick up a 2-out RBI.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. And a foul ball. Man on second, 2 down. Fights it off. He'll see another. Runner at second, 2 down. And it's filled up. Max Kepler next to bat for Minnesota. He goes down looking. 1 hit, 1 left. Down to the bottom of the second. We're tied, 0-0. Back at Truist Park, we head to the bottom of the second. Now the Atlanta cleanup hitter, Sean Murphy. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. And a foul ball.
When you got a catcher like this guy with a big arm like that behind the plate, it really shuts down the running game.
The 0-1. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
Well, I'll say this as a former position player and base stealer. When you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach. Can't try to steal because you'll get thrown out. Maybe get a little bigger lead, be aggressive on the secondary. But this type of guy shuts the running game down.
Got him swinging.
Well, I think he was waiting on the changeup right there, and he got it. It just drifted too far in on him. I think that pitch is just a little more out over the plate. Probably squares it up, but instead, he's going to have to go take a seat.
And next for Atlanta, Michael Harris. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1. Gets him to chase after that one.
He can live up in the zone all game if guys will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitter's got to look down in the zone.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Batting 6.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
Albies.
First pitch just misses. Singy, this guy, Ozzie Albies, he is Mr. Personality. So much flair and that giant smile on the field. The 1-0.
For me, one of the things I really enjoy is just the banter that he has with third base coach Ron Washington, who's helped him tremendously defensively at second base.
The wind and the pitch. In there at the knees, and it's 2-1. Swing and a miss, and now 2-2. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Batting seventh, the designated hitter,
Here's Marcelo Zuna.
Zuna.
First
That's a
offering,
ball.
and it just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Called strike right there. Pickoff move to first.
Easy,
Always
there,
dives back in. Next pitch
Ball.
misses. Ball 2. And that one fouled off. And a pitch. And now it's filled up.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Next offering is fouled back. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
So to a boarded 2-out scoreless game. Here's Eddie Rosario. First offering misses the mark. And a swing and a miss there.
1-1.
Clearly all in on the fastball right there, but it was a changeup. Bottom just fell out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment.
And a pitch. And that's too high.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Drilled in the air, right field, way back there, and that is out of here. He flexes his power with that swing, and they lead it. It's 3-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
So 2 down. Now it's going to be Orlando Arcia. And first offering is fouled off. That's out to center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Atlanta gets 3 on the homer. It's now 3-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Top half of the 3rd inning, and now the right fielder, Max Kepler.
Max Kepler.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Next pitch misses inside, and that's ball one. Late on that fastball. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect a pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
And it's fouled away. And a good eye there. So now 1-2.
Really consistent release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command at both locations.
One down, base is empty. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. That takes care of Correa. And there's two down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
Buxton in now, takes ball one off the plate. Buxton, a former Gold Glove winner, 29 years old. He's playing today in his home state of Georgia. That misses the zone. 2-0.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Fouled off. He was late. The 2-1. He swings and fouls one off. That one out to right. Acuna has it sized up. Makes the grab. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Braves 3 and the Twins nothing. Back here at the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. Here's Acuna now. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Acuna punches one foul right side. Acuna's signing bonus wasn't astronomical, only $100,000, but a lot of talent as far as the family. His dad Ron was a minor league outfielder, and his grandfather Romo was a pitcher in the Houston organization. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Taylor under it and puts the squeeze on that, and there's one down.
The batter, the first baseman, Matt.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. He's 0 for 1. Olson goes 6 feet 5 inches, 225 pounds. A former first-round pick back in 2012.
0-1.
And now the 0-1. Swinging a foul straight back. And down on strikes. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Here's Austin Riley. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Just off the outside part of the plate.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side, or the fans better look out in the stands.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. That one is absolutely belted. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Riley into second, and he's got it double.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Man at second here with 2 away. Sean Murphy getting ready to hit. His first at bat was a strikeout. In there for strike one.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Pitch is in there. 0-2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Braves strand 1, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. On to the 4th. Here's
Leading
Trevor
off for the
Larnach.
Twins, the left fielder, number 9, Trevor Larnach.
And a pitch. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1. Here comes a pitch. That one pushed foul.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
The wind of the pitch. Ball one there. Here's a 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Miranda in the box now. No balls and a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Next offering upstairs. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Throwing the ball really well today. That 2-seam fastball's got good run on it. Excellent job of moving it around the plate.
And now the count is even. Oh, and he hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
That really wasn't a bad pitch at all, but hitters these days just aren't afraid to get up on top of the plate.
So up next for Minnesota, Nick Gordon.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time. Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
And that's in for a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
And a 1-1. And there's a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
And a swing and a miss. And there are 2 outs.
I think he might have gotten away with one right there. That was a very hittable pitch right over the heart of the plate. And I know that batter is kicking himself right now. Would like to get that pitch again. Just pulled the string on it, and the deception gets him the K.
Gallo in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. That's in there. And the count even at 1. Miranda off of first with 2 away. Next pitch misses outside. And it's 2-1.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
The count 2-1. And there's the strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the frame.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Welcome back. Ready to go. Bottom 4. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Michael Harris. Lopez back to work. Check swing, and he held up.
You know, these Braves doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Two-one now. There's a swing and a miss.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Stays alive. Got it by him for the K.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it can take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
That's in for a strike. Singy, how about this? Ozzy speaks 4 languages: English, Spanish, Dutch, and Papiamentu.
Well, the way the game's expanding, that can be very helpful. His meetings at the mound, Ozzy Albies, he can translate for everyone.
That's off the mark. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2.
Off the outside edge with that one, and now it's filled up. Kicks and deals. Ground ball right side, and foul ball. And here it comes. Got him looking for the K. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
And now the DH, Marcell Ozuna. First pitch misses for ball one.
1 ball, no strike.
Two down, nobody on. There's the strike. And another ball. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Here's the 2-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Nothing across here this half. We played 4. It's the Braves 3 and the Twins nothing. And welcome back. John Shelby with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Christian Vasquez. The pitch. And there's a foul ball.
Well, these Twins looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
Bounce to the right. One away.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Michael A. Taylor, the next Twin up to hit. Struck out looking in his first at bat. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. The Braves bullpen has some activity. Joe Jimenez getting ready to go. Yates getting loose as well. The pitch. Misses inside, and it's a ball and a strike.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
2-1.
And now 2-1. And the right-hander deals. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
I guess you throw it. You can get away with locations like that right down the middle, but still it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Full count.
A dive. He's got it. Throw to first. And very nicely done for the out.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy on the mound.
Now batting Max Kepler. That one's in there, 0-1. Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2.
Well, this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing here for the Twins. Still down 3-0. Back here in Atlanta, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Now in for the Braves, Eddie Rosario.
Eddie Rosario.
The pitch. Bounce to the right side. Sneaks through, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
The batter, number 11. Shortstop.
So man aboard.
Orlando
Arcia. Next up for the Braves. He's 0 for 1. Rosario runs. Cut on and miss. Throw there. Safe. At the belt and fires.
No.
Rosario stands at second with no outs. This to center field. Taylor should have this one. Squeezes it, and there's one away.
The right fielder, number 13. Ronald Acuna Jr.
Back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ronald Acuna Jr. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? First pitch doesn't find the zone.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
No strike.
The next pitch misses, and that's ball 3. Runner at second here, one gone. In for a strike, now 3-1.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
Fastball for a strike, and it's 3-2.
Full count.
Got him. 2 away now.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Olsen in the box again, takes a strike. And it's 1-1. Two outs. That's a strike across the top of the zone. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. 1 left for Atlanta, but they lead it 3-0. Back at Truist Park, here's Carlos Correa. So you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Strider back to work.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Next one misses, and that's ball 2. Good hitters count the 2-0. Started to go after it. Now we'll look down to first. And yes, he offered at it. And a pitch. Fought off foul.
A little tardy on that fastball. He's going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Righty to the plate. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. pulled the string on the changeup.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
So digging in, Byron Buxton. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Kicks and fires. In for a strike, and it's 0-2.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Next one is off the plate, and to count 1-2.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
And he deals. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Now the cleanup hitter for Minnesota, Trevor Larnach. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Leaps at the wall, and he's got it. 3 up, 3 down that time. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Braves 3 and the Twins nothing. Bottom of the 6th. Now the third baseman, Austin Riley.
The third baseman, Austin Riley.
The pitch. Strike 1.
0-1.
And that's outside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Shoots a line drive single into right center, and the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for Atlanta, the
Manager
catcher,
out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Pablo
Murphy.
Lopez won't go any further. Not a bad effort, but he exits on the hook for the loss. New pitcher on the mound when we get back. New pitcher now, Jorge Alcala.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
Alcala.
Here's Sean Murphy. Alcala, 27 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Riley gets his lead at first with nobody out.
Here we go now, Braves.
Clips the corner, and it's 0-2.
Where do you even begin with the talent we've seen from the Dominican Republic? Vladdy, Big Papi, Pedro, the list goes on and on.
Right-handed reliever gets a piece and stays alive. The punch out there, and there's one away.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
That one ripped right center field. That's back there. And it's gone. He sends it out of here. And they add to the lead. It's 5-zip.
He could blow a high fastball by him, but he was ready for it. Look at how quickly he jumped on that pitch.
So 1 out, nobody on. And next for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies. Just off the outside edge. 1-0. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Next offering is in for a strike. Bullpen activity starting up now. Emilio Pagan appears to be getting loose. The 1-1. Late swing, foul to the left. And a ball and 2 strikes.
2-2.
Just missed.
Full count.
Payoff pitch. Swung on, belted. That one back there. And forget it. A soaring shot to center. And they tack on to their lead. It's 6-0.
And this club is fired up right now, Berg. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in the lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
The new pitcher in the game, Emilio Pagan.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And the batter now, Marcell Ozuna. Check swing, makes contact, but that's foul. And a pitch. That's down and in. The 1-1. That one ripped, but foul. And the pitch. Good eye in that spot. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it and you swing over the top, and that's why they call it a split finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
Eddie Rosario next up for the Braves. He's already homered in this game. And takes low for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
And a curve misses outside.
2-0 to count. .
That one off the mark. 3 balls, no strikes. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And that's ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
The batter, number 11.
2 outs, runner at first. Here's Orlando Arcia.
Arcia.
And that one missing low.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
That one finds the corner, and that is strike 1. Rosario off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle 2 strikes.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They stopped the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Swing and a foul straight back. Two outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Check swing. Now a look down to first. And that's a swing according to umpire Mike Fillmore. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now a 6-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. New pitcher for the Braves, Dylan Lee.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Number 52.
Here's the third baseman, Jose Miranda. The pitch. And ball 1. Activity in the bullpen. Nick Anderson, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. The 1-0. And now 2-0 as that one missed below the knees.
2 balls, no strike.
The 2-1. A little bit low. And strike 2. Here comes a pitch. On the ground, right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
The batter, number 1. Second baseman, Nick Gordon.
Nick Gordon, the next twin up to hit, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And now the lefty swung on, popped up on the infield. Murphy under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Joey.
Here's Joey Gallo. 1 for 2. And that one hammered way back there. And that ball is out of here. Joey Gallo blasts one out, and they're on the board. It's 6-1.
Well, I'm not really sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front on a breaking ball like that, such a good chance that it's going to hook foul, but not this time. He kept the hands moving forward just long enough to sneak it inside that foul pole.
Here's Christian Vasquez. And that's in there for strike 1. Two down, nobody on, and that one fouled off. Is just 1 strike away, and a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
I don't care if you're a top team or you're a middle-of-the-pack team. Every ball club wants to be dominant at home. Winning a game like this just helps to boost the confidence and makes you look forward to coming out again for the next one.
6-1 is your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final line score for